It's funny how I can just keep looking with the spirit, with the ruach, and just keep busting you guys, man. I just busted you guys wide open. Legion, your alliance snitched on you. Yeah, Legion snitched on English. Yeah, the English language. Yeah, a house divided is a house destroyed. Get the hell up out of there. You thought you was making deals and you was safe? Nah, man. Ain't nobody safe. Shoot. At the end of the day, they all come against everybody else, and at the end of the day, they end up fighting each other. Last man standing. Battle royal. Battle regal. Battle legion. Battle alliance. Battle coalition. Okay, anyway, so look at this. Remember I was saying Rhea, right here, that one that supposedly gave birth to Zeus, maybe, but with Cronus. Okay, so here you go, man. Here you go. I tried to tell y'all. Rhea and Legion. Rhea and Legion. Okay. Rhea and Legion. She, therefore, Rhea or nature, RNA, messenger, mother, RNA, Rhea, RNA, okay, is said, produced as if it were a certain bubble which had been collecting for a long time and began gradually collected from the spirit which was in the waters, swelled and being for some time driven over the surface of matter like the blood of a dead man, from which it had come forth as from a womb, and being hardened by the rigor of cold, sub-zero temperatures, and always increasing by additions of ice, at length was broken off and sunken into the deep, like what do they call those things? Oh yeah, blood clots. Blood clot. Okay. Collecting in the legs, in the deep. Respiratory. Alright. At length was broken off and sunk into the deep, and drawn by its own weight, went down to the infernal regions, and because it became invisible, was called, actually that's not the blood clots, that's the graphene. Yeah, that's the graphene. Self-replicating bots kept growing, broken off at length, but they're invisible, drawn out by its weight, went down to the infernal regions, and because it became invisible, it was called hAIDeS. Oh, you got AIDS. Oh. And is also named Orocus, or Q's, like accuse or Q's, or Pluto, but it's called AIDS, hAIDeS, death and hAIDeS. Pride comes before the fall. PRIDEATH. Pre-death. Pride before the fall. Pre-death. death. Pride. F. Okay. And hAIDeS. Okay. So pride was Obama's nation. Okay. Zeus. Pride. Up high. Haughty, if you will. Okay, let's keep on going. And since it was sunk from the top to the bottom, it gave place to the moist element to flow together, and the grosser part, which is the earth, was laid bare by the retirement of the waters. They say, therefore, that this freedom of the waters, which is formerly restrained by the presence of the bubble, was called Neptune. Yahoo. Wow. After the bubble attained the lowest place, after this went the cold element the cold element had been sucked down to the lower regions by concretion of the icy bubble, and the dry and the moist element had been separated. There being now no hindrance, the warm element rushed by its force and lightness to the upper regions of the air, borne by the wind and the storm. This storm, therefore, in Greek is called contagious. They called hAIDeS. Contagious. That is a she-goat. It's almost like vixen. Vixen. How that was a she-wolf, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go check that out. Double check that. She-goat, Harry, Satan, kids, kiss, kids in service to Satan. Okay, yeah. Saturn, Satan. Okay, Saturnus, Jupiter, Zeus, all that stuff. What were we looking up? We were looking up vixen on etymology. Vixeneration. Reduce anything to ashes. hAIDeS. AIDS. Okay, let's go over here to Vixen. Vixen to show you. Fixing. Wufsin, Fuchsin in German, survival of Germanic feminine suffix ein in English, guiden, goddess, Manason, nun, goddess nun, from Munich, monk, Lifen, she-wolf, lichen, life. Oh, I love life. There you go. Mother Earth and life, and goddess. Yeah, Vix, you've been vexed. Vixened. The figurative sense, ill-tempered woman, is attested from 1570s. The spelling shift from the F to the V. Like Pfizer. Yeah. I'll just show you something real quick. I'll show you how, because I already done showed you enough on the other side. Let's show you some shit. Visa. I think I did a video on this one already, but let me double check and show you real quick. Visor, to know them, to Viten, hAIDeS. Didn't I already show you? It is to know them. Death and Hades' pride come before the fall. Why? Wiser, king of the bottomless pit. Beer is a pit also. To know them, wiser, to know them. Bring them out. Who said that? So that we may know them. Okay. Pride, Hades, death, Hades. Okay. Visor, F and V, interchangeable. F and V, visor, visor. To examine the view. It's a passport, by the way. The credit card of this name was introduced in 1976, like 1776, 200 years. 201, replacing Bank of the One. Obama bailout. Obama nation. Pride come before the fall. Continuance of the bottomless pit. Government. Man, wow, this is deep, bro. This is deep, bro. Like, that's crazy. God of dead. There you go. Dead, death, and Hades. In Greek mythology, the name of his realm is also called hAIDeS, the abode of the dead spirits, because it's invisible. It's inside of you, and they can just blame it on anything, and you're still never even smarter. It's like words. It's mind control, hypnosis, and all that mess. Going under. You know that mess? Yeah, that type of mess. In Homer, the name of God of the underworld, the son of Chronos, time, and Rhea, like Rhea, Chrono, Legion, reincarnation. Okay. Brother of Zeus and Poseidon. Okay. Hades has a bident. AIDS. Bite you. You catch AIDS. Bite you like vampire. Children of the damned. Underworld. Evil spirits. Death and Hades. Okay. Evil knows no ends. The bottomless pit. Gooberment. Abu Zeus, abuses. His name is of unknown origin. Yeah, right. Perhaps literally the invisible. From primitively in iodine to see. Yadin, to see, the name of the god was extended to later. Greek writing to his kingdom also the grave, death, Hadar, Hadian. Okay. I think I should show you some things. Go back. Here. Sure. Hush. They took down my stuff. Well, it's okay. It's only for you to see on this video. Okay. I've been doing my homework. Okay. So, let me let you know how this leads to the Gooberment and Apollyon, the king of the bottomless pit, the continuance of Gooberment, the bottomless, continuous, never-ending, bottomless Gooberment, pit, Gob, pit, Job, pit, Job, G-O-B, Job, Gob, Goob, Jub. Ooh. Legion. Okay, so apo means away or from, right? It says apo, away from, of, by, apo, away from, right? Okay, so what about Apollyon? From legion, from the pit, from bottomless, from cause to perish, to be ruined properly, the destroyer, the abyss, the abuses, the Abazus, i.e. Satan. Okay, used only in Revelations 9 and 11. Okay, 7 years after 9/11. Okay, yes we can. Yes we can. Wiccan, Ouijan, weed. Yes we can. It's telling them to come in Revelation 6 and 7. My bad. Gold, government, pit. Okay, Revelation 6 and 8. Actually, it's 6 and 7. And then he opened the seal. I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, "Come." That is, yes, we can. And what did he say? Legion. Oh man. Okay, so and it's Zeus right there. I told you it's Zeus. It says Zoo 2226. I told you, man. I didn't even know that that's what that word was, and I told you guys so long ago. I said, "Hey man, that is Zeus, 100% in Revelations, because the next one is hAIDeS in Revelation 6 and 8, and death." So Zeus would have had to have been first. That was Obama. So then hAIDeS would have been Biden. Biden is a two-pronged pitchfork. Poseidon, that's Zelensky with his three-pronged pitchfork. That's a trident for president. Vlad, blood. Okay, he wants the children's blood, all that stuff, and he wants everybody to go over and sacrifice their blood on top of the dragon. Okay. And they're going to make a blood sacrifice all over here also. Look at this. It says, "Of the animals whose of those beasts indeed brought of animals the blood as sacrifices." First thing it says, Hebrews 13 and 11, right there on Zeus. Come on, bro. Living creature, animal, beast, animal, living creature. Come on, bro. Zeus. What was Zeus? A zoo is where you put animals. Where was Zeus put at? By Rhea. Inside of a cave, inside of a dragon's mouth, Coronis. Okay, a cave, or the curb of, or the crest of Coronis. Okay, a cave, a dragon, a cave dragon, whatever. The whole world's in his hand. A zoo, Zeus in a zoo, an island. So America, North America, Mount of Olives is the center of the earth. It's in the cave. It is the cave. Noah's Ark. Okay. It is Mount Moriah, the Mount of Olives, Olympia to Salem, where you just had the freaking 7-year eclipse alignment cross come through Olympia, Washington, and come out of Salem. What was that? Massachusetts and Salem, freaking Carolina, and then it went up 9 Ninevehs in 2024. 24, number of the beast. Okay. Types and shadows. Okay, we got that down. So the point is, the king of the bottomless pit. Look, man, the Zeus. Look, man. Look, you type up Zeus. Same thing. The Zeus. Okay. Zeus, the Greek god of the sky, and all its manifestations, in all its manifestations, corresponding to the Roman legion, Jupiter, and the leading god, legion, okay, god of the native Lycaonians, legions. Legions. Okay. Do you understand that? And even the Lycaonians, that's the Lycans, that goes back to the Vixens. The Vixens. Right here. The Lyphan, the she-wolf. Bam. Boom. Saturnus. Okay. hAIDeS. hAIDeS. Rhea, incarnation. Mother Rhea, RNA. Mother R, messenger M, mother M, Rhea R, in nature. Rhea in nature. Rhea or nature. Mother Rhea or nature. Mother Rhea R nature. RNA. Okay, what about it? Had to be delivered cold. Delivered. Stored. It is said, produced as if it were a certain bubble which had been collecting for a long time. So that means it wasn't something that they had just developed. It had been gradually collected from the spirit which was in the waters, swelled and being from some time driven over the surface of matter, from which it had come forth from a womb. What was that? The womb come forth from a womb? Come forth from a womb? That was the freaking, aborted fetuses. The, what was that? The, what did they call that stuff? The aborted fetus stuff. That was the name of that stuff. What did they call that? Because it's in it's in that. They're telling you the story right here. They're telling you it's pseudo, but they're using all the literal words, word for word, verbatim, in what they're telling us on TV. Trust your scientists type shit. Come on, bro. And they're using mythological religions. Rhea, legion. Okay. Anyway, to tell you this. All right, bro. It's from the top down. This is deceptions. People are being deceived. What is the stuff called, man? The lipid nanoparticles. Not that. It was what was the stuff called that comes out of the aborted, that they, stem cells. There you go. Aborted fetuses, abusus. We already did this. What was it? Abusos? Hold on. It wasn't that. It wasn't a... Oh, yeah. Wait a second. I gotta go back over here. Abusos. Because you got Legion, but you got to put this stuff together to figure out what they talking about. All right. Legion, properly a division of Roman army numbering around 6,000 infantry with an additional cavalry, hence a very large number, a legion. More than 12 legions of angels. To him my name is Legion, for we are many. This is the demon. Notice it's capital letters. Legion. Caps. No cap. That's caps. Lice. Law. Low. Lucifer, Legion, all that stuff. False light. That's them. That's them. Leagues, colleges, sacrifices, beast. Remember the pigs they ran into and they sacrificed them right off the cliff into the ocean? Okay, like I said, we're going back. Abusos, Apo, away from Abuzus, Apollyon. Apollyon is Apo Legion. Oh wow, I went too far. I must have erased Abusos. Alright, so where did we get to Abusos? I gotta go back and find Abusos real quick. Oh yeah, the abyss. That's what it was. That's where they come from. That's where they went to. And when they come out, it's Rhea. They come out of Rhea, the cold, deep ice. Come on, 10,000 leagues under the sea. They want brains like octopus. Come on, bro. They want brains like cockroaches. I just named things that have multiple brains in order to operate. They are very virulent. They want brains like lice. They may colonize your butthole, your rectum, in order to vector through your BBB 666 vav blood-brain barrier. Vlad. Okay. Abu Sos. Abyss. Abuzos. Abuzus. That's what I'm telling you. Abuses. Think of abuse. Okay? What's abuse? It's a pit. It's deep. Unfathomable depth. Jewish conception, the home of the dead and of evil spirits. Death and hAIDeS. AIDS. Oh, you need some maid? What's made? These are agents, vector agents. What are agents? Demons. Things that possess you. Your agent possesses you and then gets you into a legion. Right? Okay. How? By consent, conscience, scouting, scalp, scout, Scott, Highlander. There you go. So they want to raise up to the heights to rule over mankind. You know what I mean? So what's this Buthos? Bath is the woman. Bath, deep, abyss, bathos. Okay? Because in Hebrew, Bath is female and Moth is male. Okay? By the way, man is Moth, female is Bath. And that's why you have a Baphomet, because it's male and female. And I think it may be a play on Behemoth also, as when they say the angels had no specific gender, because they were not humans. Okay? They were not splendid as men. They were just They didn't have laws that we have. They were not as low as us. That's why they were jealous in the first place, because we were made a little bit lower than them. We were divided, like, to where we could we could experience ourselves on a whole different, like, out of body experiencing of family. Theirs is like, we're kind of like parasites to them, like grasshoppers to the giants, but even smaller, like lice. That's exactly what we are. We are the vector agents to the fallen angels. And they have put their children, to their seed, their half-life, their sperm, their demons. We are man. We are, like, they're coming to demon, mandate how divide, demon. Okay, division. The house divided is the house destroyed. Claim one side, tag one side, brand one side, bank one side, colonize one side, colonize one side. Pride comes before the fall. You know what I mean? Pride comes before death. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, okay, that's why you die. Because you become a part of what's pride? That's beast. That's what a beast has, is pride. They were beasts. We were not. And that's the point. When you allow the lice, Lucifer, that get up in you, they get colonized and self-replicate, and they have, like, parasites in them. That's that mRNA mess. Lice self-replicate, bro. Self-replicate. Didn't I just say earlier that the freaking angels, fallen angels or whatever, they were like male and female? They didn't have a specific assigned gender like man. That's why you have Baphomet, which would stand for like an angel that people were worshiping, sacrificing their children to, because they're, you get it? Okay, they were treating their, like, they worshiping the angels, fallen at that. Okay, Anglo-Saxon, angels of Satan, and Roman legion, Roman Latin, okay, English language, angels and legions. Okay, English angel, language, legion, law, legal, Lucifer, low, lice. You can't separate none of that. Banking, none of that. You can't separate. It's all controlled between those two. Ping pong. And in between is Satan. Satan decides who goes in between. It's the gatekeeper between the fallen angels and the demons. He's got the deal. He's the apex. Okay? The double-minded one. You got the dragon and you got the legion. Okay? But if you got the double-minded, that's why you got a forked tongue. The serpent's tongue for angels and for demons. Okay? Forked tongue. You don't know if you're going left or right. It's not this. You understand that? It's like you don't have an assigned gender. They are not to be worshipped. It's crazy shit going down. Mentally, dementally, splitting the brain. You see how our tongue represents a single organ. It takes the brain's two lobes to come together to create one word from the one tongue, from the one breath. Okay, do you understand that? The tongue has the everything else is doubled. but the tongue has the sole purpose. You understand? It's the apex of them all. Okay? So therefore, but that's only of the physical. The apex of them all is the kan yasha, the grace of salvation that allows the brain, because the word is bond, to be bonded in frequency, to be conscious, to even use the tongue. Because if you're unconscious, then it's science. It's UNCON, science. Unconscious. Uncon means no grace, by the way, or salvation. Okay? Man's salvation is science. The Most High salvation, Kanyasha, says man may not enter salvation but by grace alone. Okay? Man shall be saved, salvation, by grace alone. Grace, Khan. Salvation, Yasha. Khan, Yasha. Khan. Science is trying to replace that. Do you understand that? They're trying to replace the Khan, Yasha. Conscience, if you want to say that. But I got Yashaya. So I'm not worried about your shins. You guys have the graceful sins. Graceful sinners. No, I'm not with the signs. No, I'm not with that. No. I'm more with the Kanyasha. I'll stick to my salvation. Yah's salvation. And the grace. Enoch, Hanukkah, Yakanan, from the beginning to the end. They are constant. They are consent. They are conscience. They are straight upright. Okay. Not to be lying down with the seed of the serpent, which are, there's still a reptilian side of the brain. Yeah, it's a very low level, low depth. Okay? You understand that? You're serpent on a stick. So I'm not worried about that, those sins down there. That's that hissing serpent. Alright? So at the end of the day, you gotta understand that it's in the words that we speak. You cannot run away from babbling. You have to get your word right. Know what you are saying. Have a relationship with what you're saying. You do whether you're conscious about it or not. That's the point of science. They don't need you to be conscious, and they would prefer you not to be conscious so that they can have a free experiment. They get organs out of you if you're unconscious. What are you talking about? They making bank and bucks. They breaking your butt, breaking your ass, butt breaking. That's yeah. They don't even give you no dang anesthetic. Just do you right there on the spot. They don't care. Them boys ain't playing. Them boys ain't playing. It's like vampires. Boy, they know your pulse. They can tell when's the ripest time to get the blood out. And they can force it. Because that's their nature. Remember? Are in nature. They're messengers, angels. Angels are messengers. Messengers are angels. Right? So therefore, what are we talking about? M are in nature. Rhea, nature. Remember that? Did we go too far? Did we forget? Did we forget? Rhea, nature? Actually, we're supposed to go forward. Here we go. Oh, wow. I guess I can't get back to the Rhea nature, right? Yeah, I can get back to it. Rhea RNA. Because, man, like a lot of people don't, they need to see it again, bro. They need to see it again. They need to see that mess again. We were on topical. And we're on allegorical, alleged allegiance. Okay, the very first one. Therefore, in parentheses, Rhea or Na. Who is Rhea? Is that an angel? What is an angel? Is that a messenger? Oh, yes, that's a messenger. From where? From who? Yeah, exactly. All messengers. Not to be worshipped as angels. If they don't not to be worshipped as gods. People would bow down in fear to these cats. Catastrophic heavenly bodies. Like I said, man, some shit made me shake in my sleep and woke me up. And I prayed immediately. Because I understood immediately with the spirit, the Aheb Ruach Kakma, that I didn't understand what was coming out of my mouth, and people were forcing me to speak for them or to speak to them in order to survive. In their terms of survival, which is not survival at all. It's just a hole in your head. It's the dead, the walking dead, the dead burying the dead. That's all we were doing. That's all we did do. That was what we were. But when I woke up after that, it was no more. I couldn't take it. I was like, hell no. If that is what we got to deal with, no. You don't even understand. When you look up in space, they may tell you you're looking up into space. But didn't the Bible say, hey, the firmament, there's waters above and waters below? Okay? So when the world spins and flips and turns with the dragon, you don't know if you're looking up or down. You don't know. You don't know. I'm telling you right now. Because it's a dead pool. Didn't I just tell you? The dead and the evil spirits, right? The pit, that's space. The bottomless pit, that's space. Where's NASA going? Okay. They're going into the waters. In the waters. Okay? And I'm telling you, they're trying to break through a dome, a womb. Trying to break through a womb. They're trying to be birthed. They're trying to be the firstborn. They're trying to get that birth right. Put that flag on Mars or some stuff like that, right? They say they're going looking for, there's ice on Mars. Okay, yeah. At length was broken off and sunk into the deep and drawn by its own weight and went down to the infernal regions, and because it's invisible, it is called hAIDeS. hAIDeS. Okay? Or named Orcus or Pluto. Orcus or Pluto. Now 1776, Pluto was here. Alright, well guess what? 2024, Pluto is here. hAIDeS, death and hAIDeS. They're a pair. If you see one, the other is here. If you know death is here, then you know hAIDeS is here. If you know Pluto is here, then you know death is here. Period. So it don't matter what kind of face, what kind of vote, what kind of plan or continuity of this and that you want to call, it doesn't matter. All your numbers count for nothing, because these few right here, those few right there, they're here to wipe out. That's what they do. Two-thirds. Okay? Wipe out. Whip out. Wipe out. And it's funny because I was like Neptune, and it just hit me, and I was like Neptune. Yahoo! That dude is Neptune. What the hell? That's Satan, bro. Like, that dude's satanic, ain't he? Straight up. Because they play so smooth and dress up as angels of light, bro. And he was Polish. He is nowhere near anything, bro. He is nowhere near anything southern of the equator. Nowhere near. Okay? That guy is Highlander as it gets. Up north. And if he come from the south, he come from below South Pole. Okay? Other than that, like, you know, he coming from the dragon. I'm telling you, bro. That's the dragon. Straight up. So it don't matter who you vote for. It don't matter who you voice for. It don't matter who you talk for. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You're in their domain. You're playing their game. Period. All right? They have this down to a unconscious. It's unconscious. It don't even take science. It's unconscious, meaning it's gonna happen whether you are conscious or not. That's AI. It don't rest. Evil knows no ends. Death and hAIDeS, the dead and the evil spirits. What in a bottomless, endless, no ends pit coming out on you? When does it stop? You tell me. I just told you. It don't stop. It's a cycle. That's their weapon. It's a spinning cycle like the hammer of Thor. It go round and 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 round, like Mjolnir. It go round and round and round and round and round and round, and it just keeps on going and just keeps on going and just keeps on going. It knows no ends. Valhalla. Valhalla, Ba'Allah. Okay, it knows no ends. Angels, I just told you, not to be worshipped as gods. But when they have fallen, they don't know how to stop. The bottomless pit. Maybe you can fold space and time and then pop out and keep popping down and dropping down and keep popping down or whatever, like some cartoon shit. But either way it goes, bro, it's a bottomless pit. They can pop out, and that's what CERN is about. The 666, the 666, Hadron Collider, hAIDeS. Come on, bro. Like, it's about death and hAIDeS, bro. Like, they're trying to stop death. They're trying to break a cycle. They're trying to break a seal. They're trying to break a sickle. A cycle, a sickle, a sickle. Death's sickle. Okay? The trumpet of death. They're trying to break that. Okay? It's a... They understand. It's a firstborn thing. Breaking the cycle. Like I said, born on earth a little bit lower than the angels, they were mad and jealous. It's a cycle. Okay, it's a sickle. Okay? No weapon can be formed against us unless you give it consent. Conscience. You give it the grace of your salvation, which is your rock. Remember how what was it? Vision had the vision stone, or spirit stone, or whatever, the soul stone in his forehead. Well, yeah, sort of like that, but this is like, you know, the, what do they call it? The absolute infinity stone. It can only be handed over, can't be taken. It is the Kan-Ya-Sha. Okay, you might call it a Cathar, or a Cather, or a Qatar, Kater, I don't know, I don't know what you guys are calling this thing, but there's a lot of names you guys get it. I'm just saying it's the apostrophe to let you know it's the mark of Yah. Go on your forehead. It's the rock. It's the Father's name. It's the Son's name. Okay. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? They have their place. And if you don't let them be where they're supposed to be in your life, which is your word, you know what I mean? And you're taking orders from them because that is the war. That is the water. Wherever the war goes, the war follows the water. The first part of war is to capture the water. That's your orders, is to go after the water, and that's the first order of war. Okay. Waters of a dead man. Okay. How's it the waters of a dead man? Because you killed somebody to get it, dang it. That's what it is. Waters. Or the flood. Who knows? If the flood killed a whole bunch of people and then the earth opened up and swallowed all those people and they just sat inside like a geode, like a dead pool, and then the earth spews forward these bodies of water from beneath onto the rest of the waters, that could be like, you know, the waters of a dead man. You remember how after April 8th, the waters in South Africa started bubbling up and terrible winds started popping up, and it went all up the Atlantic Ocean, all the way up to the Arctic, from the Antarctica to the Arctic, from the ass to the mouth. But it was, yeah, head to ass to head, actually ass backwards. Yeah. So I'll show you. Came from McDonald Island area, where the butt of the bear, the behemoth, is, and where the head of the serpent is. Okay. What is this? We got some new stuff on Google Earth. I don't want to learn more. I want to go to the Earth where I was doing my thing, man. Go to the Earth. Okay, you got some new stuff on here. Okay, so here's the serpent. That's the dragon. Okay, that's the dragon. And you see this thing right here, McDonald Island? This is the tail of the bear, the behemoth. This is the tail. This is a bear tail. See how it's a little fuzzy bear tail? Because he's on the other side of the world. This is probably the bear's wings right here. Remember, because the Baphomet is a bear or a behemoth or a what do you call that? Remember, even the Rimphon was they have that in India, like their Shiva, I don't know, not Shiva, like their one god elephant dude, that's a behemoth. Okay, you understand? They worship the behemoth. Okay, so, and that's why they worship the cow, the four-legged. The behemoth was the king of all the four-leggeds. Okay, so, and plus this right here, Yonya Sea, the Yonya Sea just outside of Greece. See, it says Yonyan Sea. That was the name of Greece way before. That was like the first name. And they said they even think India was called Yonya. Okay? So what I'm saying is that, like, the grace of Yah means like the uprightness, the goodness, the good part. You know what I mean? So, like, the behemoth was supposed to be the first of the upright, the first of the ways of Yah, upright, straight. You know what I mean? So when I'm looking at Africa, I'm thinking the back of the behemoth, which is, I think this is a wing. Africa is a wing. And this is the tail right here, sticking out, the bear tail. And then Baja California will be like right around this area on the other side of the world. Alright, see? I matched it up perfect. Alright. So, and when you see that being there, letting you know that back to back, and then this is the bear right here, just like that, the behemoth, right hand, left hand, right paw, right foot, left foot, okay, tail, doll ass, doll ass, doll ass, doll, a bear, a teddy bear, okay, a doll ass, okay, you see how it looks like butt cheeks right here? Bare ass. Bare ass. It looks like bare ass land. Okay, it's just easy to say. When you go to Texas, that's as barren as it's gonna get, okay? But so yeah, this is like the back of the bear over here with the Pacific Ocean. Alright? The behemoth, the four-legged. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 legs. The dragon, I don't see no leg. I only see like 2 little knobs where it look like they got broken off up into or something. I don't know what the heck is going on there. The dragon is confusing. I know it got 2 heads. It got more than one head. It got like an ass that has a head that is a person. It's a personality. It definitely is a personality with wings and all type of stuff. It's got a face and a grin like a devil. It looked like that weird thing that was crawling on the bed on that video when the dude walked in the room and the thing had a tail. The little creature looked like a little devil, right? Okay, so anyway, that's the tail. That's the Leviathan, the Levant, the Lebanon. This is Romania. This is the children of dragon. Slovakia, the Swiss Alps, the Alpines, the penis, the penis of the dragon, alpha penis, Alpines, the timber, the trees, the wood, land, the wood. Come on, this is the alpha. Look like an alpha symbol right there. The A. See that alpha symbol right there? Alpinus, Alpines, Italy, Rome, Legion. Okay, leg. Look like a leg. My third leg. Okay, 1, 2, third leg. Okay, you understand that? This is a dragon. Right hand, because it's facing you. This is the right hand with the chest. Right hand. Santa, Satan, claws. Remember I said the dragon and the Leviathan, the apex of it is Satan. The middle of it is Satan. It's Satan, okay? And like Saturn at the North Pole, there's a cube, black rock. There's Santa Claus, Satan Claus. See that cube shape? There's a lot of cube shape going on up here. See that? There's a lot of cubish star shapes going on. Alright? So, cubish like Cuba. Even Cuba has some cubish shape going on with the dragon face too. You understand that? Because North America could be also up under the palm of this wing. Like this wing is palming the ass, the bear's ass, see? So the bear's ass is getting palmed by dragon, okay? Is the bare necessities, so the bear can rest these, right? You know what I mean? He's laying on his back, just chilling on a lily pad, dragging like a mug. You know what I mean? Got the head ass going on situation. I don't know what's going on, but it ain't nice. It ain't pretty. They can't be near each other. The bear don't like the butt of the dragon. I don't know, something's going on there. But anyway, I'm gonna call this video short, man. We done been through enough. It's an hour in. To the Rabbi Hayashar Hai Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, to the Rabbi Yishai Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, Panama Shimon Yashai Hama Asay Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, Ashar Yasharun, Anami Amen.